Greetings fellow nerds, welcome to another MTG Nerdful video. We are continuing our Kaldheim preparations. We're looking at certain themes, certain archetypes, even individual cards, and seeing if we can build a deck around them, trying to prepare for the Kaldheim standard arena. So if you're interested in stuff like that, consider that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, hit that alarm bell. We are growing, trying to get to 200 before my birthday, which is mid-February. So if you want to help me out with that, any of those would be helpful. Just whatever helps you find me easier in the future. And I do talk about additional content, like just random stuff in the nerd world, like video games and board games throughout the week, so you get additional content as well. So today we're looking at Golgari Deathtouch, and it's a deck I haven't played because it just doesn't have like a great win condition after Questing Beast, and Questing Beast is answerable. But we got a new Kaldheim card spoiled called Fynn the Fangbearer, which is ridiculous because it reads this. Whenever a creature you control with Deathtouch deals combat damage to a player, that player gets 2 poison counters. So you only need to hit the opponent 5 times with Deathtouch creatures, which makes trades really unfavorable for them if they don't want to die from poison. So yeah, we're building Golgari Deathtouch. And more than anything, we're going to keep track of how many times we hit the opponent with Deathtouch creatures. So if we hit them 6 or 7 times, I think that's like a reasonable way for us to say, like, okay, this deck is functional enough to win with the poison counters. So that's kind of what we're doing. So let me show you what we're working with. Bloodchief's Thirst, Fangbearer Knight, great card. Tadru Blightblade, because we have Golgari Elves as well, and this is a way to maybe utilize this card. Heartless Act, premium removal. 2 Mire Tritons, only playing 2 because we don't have recursions, so I don't want to like mill myself or mill good cards. 3 Shovels, of course, great card. Getting advantage for dealing with the creatures we deal with is great. 4 Hooded Blightflings, our Anthem Deathtouch guy, very good card. We can win with Drain if the poison counter way doesn't work. Nighthawk Scavenger, I avoided playing this in Rogues because it's a bit slow, but here it's a good fit. 2 Ironian Games, I'm not really sure if this card belongs here, but more than anything, I'm treating like the Ironian Games and 2 Mire Tritons as 4 copies of the Fangbearer. So, but here it might do some work. I think creating a chump blocker more than anything is pretty important. 8-2 Extinction for the removal. We don't want to wipe out our own board, so we're playing 8-2 Extinction, not Extinction event. 4 Questing Beast, of course. 2 Garuks for the late game, just in case we need a Planeswalker to kind of help us out a little bit. And then 3 Symbiosis, 3 Agademes, 4 Castles, 5 Swamps, 5 Forest, 2 Temple of Miladies, and I have the 2 different copies. I don't want to spend wild cards on something that doesn't make that much sense. And just 2 Fabled Passage. I don't want to play too many copies of Fabled Passage because we are on the lower end of the curve, so I don't want to play too many tapped lands if I can avoid it. Like, I already feel like 2 Temple of Miladies and 2 Fabled Passage is pushing it. In this case, I would take any of them because we always, in this channel, we will always mulligan and always go second. So if you want to know what it's like playing from a disadvantage, you are at the right channel. So I don't think I need 2 Heartless Acts. Could be wrong, but we have a nice turn 1 here with the Scry. Looking for, we're good on the lands. Thank you, deck. Okay, so we're playing against Is It Mill. This is probably copying Merchant because Merchant's videos always pop off, and then, then we have to face them. So, it's kind of nice here though because we have a gosh, I almost feel nervous playing this guy, but yeah. It's actually kind of nice because we have a pretty obvious play next turn. We have a Heartless Act with a Tadru Blightblade, which, again, we're keeping track of how much damage we've done with our Deathtouch creatures, so. Okay. Fabled Passage, decent pickup here. Alright, he's got a removal spell most likely. Okay, I want to see what he reacts to when I play the Tadru Blightblade. Alright, let's Heartless Act now. I just don't want to get milled. He held up 3 mana when he could have probably played Teferi's Tutelage here. Decided to... Okay, so he's going for the Opt with Negate, which he found because he kept on top, so... Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, he just went for the double Opt. Okay. Wow, I was very shocked. Okay, so that worked in our favor, which is nice. Found another Rune Crab, but I don't know if he'll block. But, of course, the opponent is getting the perfect responses to our board. What I like about our videos here is that we're always playing it from a disadvantage. And if we win with a disadvantage, you know that we're doing really, really well. So at the beginning of your upkeep. So that's just something to note. So the question is, do I play the Questing Beast or do I play the Shovel? I feel like I can play the Shovel and be okay. You know, if the opponent wants to counter this, that's cool with me. Yeah, saw that coming. Pretty reasonable here. I knew that the counterspell was coming. They scryed both to the bottom, which is a nice tell. They're probably not going to block here. So that's kind of one nice thing we got going for us, is that we're kind of guaranteed damage because the opponent probably doesn't want to just, you know, trade. Unfortunately, he drew 3 relevant cards, which would have helped us out a lot, but that's alright, you know. Again, learning how to play from a disadvantage on Arena is going to be very important, so, you know, if that's something you're interested in, this is definitely the right channel for you. So, it looks like the opponent's also kind of struggling a little bit, which is good to know. They played into the story. Ooh, that was a really good pickup for us. So let's try to stop the milling from happening too much. Oh, okay. They go for the unsummon. It's fine. I'm gonna pay the 3 life. Life is our resource. Again, I'm not really sure how much that actually helps them because they're not willing to block. So, I think more than anything, we lost Agandeem's Awakening, which I would have liked because we could have gotten some good stuff with that back. So, it's all right with me though. Okay. I will say if they had a Teferi's Tutelage earlier, we might have been in a lot of trouble. Alright. It's decent. So again, they're not blocking, so I mean, and I think they have to block here because they can't block the Questing Beast with the Rune Crab, so okay, that's fine. So I could play this now, or I play this later. I don't see why I can't play it now. Just to save myself mana next turn. Because I might draw like an 8 to Extinction, which could be very important. So. Alright, he plays Jace. Interesting. Not something I usually see that often. Alright. I don't mind you scrying. So you're gonna have to find another unsummon to save yourself. Okay. It makes sense. It's the one that does the most damage. It's getting close. I think we've lost all our Agandeem's Awakening, which is, again, we're always playing at a disadvantage here. Yeah. I saw 2. Drew a land, very typical. Drawing cards could be dangerous. I'm not gonna... We don't have any other haste creatures. No, you can't block with that, sorry. So I'm just gonna kind of wait it out. I'll draw it at the end step. They're at 2 life, like, we're okay. They have to deal with the Questing Beast. And I don't think we're getting close to Mill. So, Deathtouch against Mill could be very good. I think that's I don't know if I would say that's a direct counter, but and I haven't been doing the thing I said I was gonna be doing, which was keeping track of how many times we've hit the opponent with Deathtouch creatures, but I'm pretty sure we're at 6 or 7 at this point. Okay, interesting. Goes for the shock, so it means he has another removal spell incoming. Oh, okay, so he's banking on another removal spell, I think. Which is fine. Alright. Probably found it, right? Yep, he's hovering. Alright, double shock. I'm okay with that, 2 for 1. We're not in, like, mill range anymore, and he spent a lot of mana doing that. So, this is perfect time to draw. Yeah, that was probably one of our better cards to draw, because it's like a double Castle Lockwain. Wow. Okay, that was pretty good. So, could do this for what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, he's got to counter it now then. I'm okay with being blown out here. 1, 2, Alright. Well, I mean, it's not going to get any better than that. If he's got a counter, he's going to have to use it now. So we drew our 3rd Academ's Awakening, which is pretty shocking. I'm pretty sure we're going to get blown out here. Oh, we're not going to get blown out here. Well, he loses because we have both the Blightfang and the Questing Beast, so... Alright, so we beat Is It Mill. Sorry, Merchant, we have defeated you today. I've tried Is It Mill. It's very hard to pull off. It's very hard to pull off. It's not in the greatest of places right now. So, probably would have won a while ago if you think about it, just with how many times we've hit the opponent with Deathtouch. But again, it's kind of like hard to say like how we're winning without the actual card itself. So, I'm not really sure we can keep this without a green source. Oh gosh. Risk it for the biscuit, right? Again, on this channel, we're always at a disadvantage, so if you want to see how we recover, this is the perfect place for you to be. Alright. So, hoping for a green source, which we do have. I'm just gonna start off with this. I would have loved to start off with a Blightblade more than anything, but here we are. At least we can hold up stuff next turn. But I'm really hoping for a green source here. Really hoping. Really hoping. Really hoping. Do you sense my disappointment? Alright, at least we can hold with the Heartless Act. But if we don't draw a land in the next 2 turns, we've definitely lost. Just, we kept a risky hand and... you know, it's always unfortunate when that's the case. You just gotta work with it, you know? Alright, well, I guess this tells me I'm not playing enough lands, although I'm playing the average amount for this deck, so I'm just getting hosed more than anything. Of course, and they have their mana source all figured out. Green source? Okay, it's a tapped land, so I'll take it. I'm actually, as much as I would love to draw another land, I need a green source here. Really need a green source here. Alright, so we're really behind. Okay. Yeah, we're playing against Esper Control and we've done 3 damage. Which, if you think about it, calculates to put our... Well, it's not 6 poison, unfortunately, because we wouldn't be able to play Fynn the Fangbearer, so... Doom Foretold? Not Doom Foretold? Okay. I guess I should have kept the land, huh? Well, I mean, here's a Tajura's Blightblade. Yeah, we're also playing against Esper Control, so this is not a good matchup for us. So, realistically, this would be Fynn the Fangbearer. Hopefully. Well, I would probably keep the Druid Blightblade, so that's actually not true. Yep, makes sense. Yeah, I mean... yeah. Alright, I'll play the shovel. I mean, what else am I gonna do? Doesn't do anything, because, he doesn't even play creatures or no planeswalkers, so... This is a pretty bad matchup for us, and the worst start we possibly could have had. So... What's kind of nice is that, like... I mean, the Bloodchief's Thirst could be useful, because the opponent could be playing planeswalkers, so... Alright, should I just scoop? I don't want to make you guys watch a awful matchup for really no reason. Alright, this is where we scoop. Okay, so it's important to know when to mulligan, and like I said, we were keeping a risky hand, and you know, knowing me, I should have known, knowing me, that we weren't going to draw the green source, so I always hate mulliganing to 6 every time I play this game, because it's just one of those days for me where I'm like, I haven't drawn well, so I'm not going to continue to draw well. It is what it is. It's not, the randomizer's not out to get me. It's just kind of one of those days. And see what I mean? Like 2 tap lands, like I mean, could Temple of Milady turn 1 and hope for not a tap land. I'm gonna keep. I mean, it's at least I can kind of do something with this, so okay, that also works. I have to send that. And I have to dig for land. As much as I love questing beasts, it's just not gonna work here. So we're playing against Gruul. So that's a Bonecrusher Giant. So Shovel actually survives. Oh, okay, it's Robber of the Rich. He takes a shovel. Well, I'm not. Kind of sucks, but I have to do this here. I don't want him getting a shovel. The last thing I need for Gruul to get is more advantage, so... So again, I know he has a Bonecrusher Giant. Oh, what the heck is this? I'm not really sure what I'm looking at, but this could be like budget... red Gruul. Okay. I have to think out my turns here. Okay, this will work. And I guess this is coming in tapped. Yeah, mana source is important, and this is why I always like hate like playing with tap lands and potential tap lands. It just you just never will, you know, you're not always going to get the opportunity to Oh, that's interesting. Alright, he's willing to sack his own land. Very interesting indeed. Okay, that's a thing as well. We do have the Nighthawk to help us out for life. And we're also going to get a green source to our second green source, which is super important. And help us a little bit here. So it's actually kind of nice here. We had probably had a good setup going. Okay, it is what it is. Alright, so Nighthawk number 2. And we were land away from the Garruk, so that's actually pretty important here. So this says Gruul Satyrs, huh? Never really thought of that, but... Oh gosh, he hovered over it. That means he has an answer. Gosh darn it. Okay. Well, it is what it is. We're not dead. Shovel? Oh, that was actually really nice. So, as long as he didn't draw like some crazy removal spell, we're good. It's not... Well, it's not a Ember Cleave. Okay, still trade. Okay. Not the card I wanted to draw, but I'll take it just to get that off the board. I'm not going to attack because I just saw the Satyr, and there could be other haste creatures coming in. Just, I know I didn't get 4 damage there, but I'll play it safe. Alright, that was nice. I will take that. Oh my gosh, of course it's coming in tapped. Jeez. So I'm just gonna play the Deathtouch as is. I'm really scared of my life loss here. Oh gosh, we're gonna have to take 2 from the... Well, actually, no we don't. We're gonna hold back. I'm not gonna take 2. Because we can play the Garruk. Alright, that was a nice draw. And now we can attack here because we have the Heartless Act. So, we're looking pretty safe. Whew! Alright, we are officially in safe zone. So I think we have this. Alright, we're officially safe. I think we have this match. It is just ours to lose. So we just survived. Whew, that's a crazy deck though. Very interesting. Certainly very aggressive. Especially with the red cap or that melee whatever thing with the knights. It's a very interesting card to play, but I guess I can kind of see why the opponent. And again, I keep forgetting to keep track, guys. Hopefully, maybe you've been keeping track. Just keep rewatching. But it seems to be kind of functioning, and as long as... Oh gosh, how does this always happen? How do we always never draw our secondary source? I'm keeping it. I don't care. Y'all can flame me. Gosh, no. I refused. I refuse to always play handicapped. Like, come on, randomizer, work for me for once. Alright, rogues, come at me. Well, I finally drew a green source. Alright, rogues, come on. Come at me. Ah, I don't have anything. Come on. Alright. I still get the advantage. Because I get to still hold up an Heartless Act, and you don't. Alright, come on. You gotta play something. Really? You're gonna remove a 1/1 Deathtouch? Come on. Okay. Again, this is working in my favor. Alright, what do you want to do? I kind of still have the advantage here because I'm the one with creatures, and, you know, if he's just holding back with rogues, then that's all the better for me. Okay. So I'm not gonna play the Blightfang now. I want him to spend his mana. Okay, so hooded Blightfang coming in. Alright, so I guess we could have played it earlier, but I expect something to happen. Probably an extinction event. I want him to use it now. Yep, there we go. I ain't no fool. I know exactly what you're gonna do. Okay, so this is just straight up Dimir control. That's important to note. Alright, we're gonna get in there for 4. So in that case, I guess I should have played the Questing Beast if I kind of knew what he was having in his hand. Here's a Heartless Act. Yep, no surprise. Do you want to counter this? Doesn't really do all that much for me. Okay. Looting the Blight Fling does, though. I mean, this is why I'm not really sure. I mean, the Martrine 100% is going to get replaced with the Fangbearer. Like, 100%. Alright, I'm cool with that. You use a removal spell on that, then that's fine. Okay, so now we have removal stuff, so I'm not really sure how much this is going to help us, so... we'll take some damage. I don't think it'll matter too much. Okay. Hooded Blight Fling. Sure. If you want to counter this or remove this, that's fine. So... Okay. So he probably has a Sharknado, which I'm not really sure. We don't play Feed the Swarm, sadly. Which is something I might change. Yeah. Oh, this isn't bad. Can do this for 3. Why not? Alright, we got rid of 2 lands too. That's pretty nice. This is fine. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We probably... I'm surprised he didn't neg there. We're gonna keep that. Holy moly. And we can actually Heartless Act. That's a little bit better. He might top deck another Ugin. So... I think we've done about like 4 or 5 damage. Maze Mind Tome. Actually pretty good here. Actually pretty good here. Oh wow, he double Maze Mind Tomed. Nice. Okay. So we can do this again. So this actually really worked out really nice for us. Trigger. He does have to lose 1. Yep, I'm okay with that. This is close, if anything. He's still digging. Still digging. I'm okay with that. Okay. Get this for... Get this for green. Nah. A little bit more black heavy. Do I want to go for the aggression? Yeah, I don't think Heartless Act is going to be useful at any other point. Oh, wow. Okay, so we got really lucky there. Alright, I think we would have won with Infect at this point. That's just something to note here. You know, if he has Extinction Event, I'm going to make him use it. Oh, he has the Essence Scatter, so that worked out. Okay, we'll hold up the... Okay, he's still digging. Oh, I think he clicked the wrong mode too. That sucks. Oh man, I feel bad. Oh no, he just scryed at his upkeep. Wait, that's the same thing though. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna question it. So the question is, do we win? Alright, he's finding a Cling to Dust here. Okay, he can escape with Cling to Dust. Oh, he found a Heartless Act. Alright. So if we top deck a Questing Beast, we win. Yeah, if we top deck a Questing Beast, I think we win. Alright. Well, that's where we are. Alright, and of course we top deck a land. Well, let's get rid of 2 lands then. The game's gonna be like that. I mean, Shark Tornado helps you, so. I'm gonna hold back the Blood Chief's Thirst. Yeah, unfortunately they're gonna gain a bunch of life. Yeah, go for it. Alright, you know what, let's just stop here. It's actually fine. It's actually fine. Again, the whole point was to see how much damage we've done with Deathtouch, and we've done more than enough, so I'm happy stopping it there. I don't want to drag this out for you guys. That's just pointless, so and it's just one of those days where we're not quite as lucky as I would like to be, but hope you enjoyed that. I'm excited. I think I might actually try this on paper. I'm definitely going to try it on Arena when Kaldheim drops, so a deck to look out for. So hopefully you got some information out of that, just some uses. I definitely have to tweak the deck a little bit. I don't think I tried to make our own games work. I just wasn't really sure what else to put for a 3-drop, but if you have an idea, let me know in the comments down below. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Up top right now, YouTube is showing a video of my most recent upload, and right below that is a video that YouTube thinks you specifically will enjoy watching from one of my videos, so go ahead and check that out, explore that channel. Thank you for helping me grow. Again, hit that subscribe, hit that like, hit that alarm bell. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you for your next Nerd Fill.